Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Hi everyone, this is Goyette, your Meditation Mutha, coming to you live from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. So this has been a very interesting adventure for me and my family. Here, the people are very devout to the Islam religion and they pray 5 times a day, and it's been very amazing because right from this viewpoint I can see 9 different mosques, and at the same time during the day all these beautiful voices are praying and singing from all different directions all over the city. So I thought today that we would do a practice, a yin practice, where we start to draw inward a little bit and start to really focus on what we believe in. What is the bigger picture and what drives us into our path. So if you'd like, we can start on hands and knees. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. The knees are underneath the hips. And we're just going to do a few cat-cows to start warming up the body. I'm going to be facing this way actually. This lighting is a little bit better this way. Good. And then we'll inhale, lift the head up towards the east. And then exhale, press into the hands. Good. Inhale, lift the head, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, push into the hands, round in, tuck the chin. Good. One more time like that. Inhale, lift the head, drop the belly. And then exhale, tuck the chin, and continue the exhale, sit back towards the heels. If it feels okay for you, you can sit all the way on the heels or put a cushion behind you, put a blanket under your forehead, whatever you need to prop yourself up. Relax the elbows. Take a deep breath into the back body, expand. Exhale, soften, allow the chest to fall more towards the earth. Create a little bit of room. You can separate the knees out if you'd like to create some room for your belly. And then start to radiate the fingertips forward. Lengthen the arms, elbows lift up. Exhale, soften the chest. Walk the fingertips forward a little bit more. One more deep breath here. And exhale. Keep your right hand where it is. Take your left hand and weave it through. Come to the outer edge of your left shoulder. Look underneath the armpit. Good. Sink the hips more towards the earth. Again, prop yourself any way you need to connect with the earth. One more deep breath into the armpit. Expand. Exhale, soften. Good. Let's sweep that hand all the way back through, and we'll take it to the other side. This time, right hand sweeps under, come to the outer edge of your right shoulder. Good. Take a deep breath into the left armpit. Exhale, soften. One more deep breath here. And exhale, soften. Bring both hands back to center. We're going to move all the way up and then forward onto the belly. Slowly lower down. Stack the hands one on top of the other. Allow your forehead to rest on the hand. Lift that right leg up. Scoot it all the way back and release. Same thing with the left leg. Scoot it all the way back and release. Separate the feet out from right to left. Press your pelvis into the mat. Inhale, lift up so the gaze is towards the hands. Good. Exhale, release all the way down. Let's try that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Good. This time, curl the toes under, lift the knees off the mat, and we're just going to windshield wiper the lower body, the heels, from right to left. Warming up the hips a little bit, getting a little bit of synovial fluid into the lower spine. And we'll start to make this a bigger motion, maybe lifting the hip off the mat, one side and then the other. Good. Coming back to center. You can point the toes back down, and then from here, lift up one last time. Maybe you have a little bit more mobility. Release all the way down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Push all the way back to hands and knees, and again, back to bowing forward into child's pose. Take a deep breath into the armpits. Expand. Exhale here. This time, slide the right hand all the way back towards your knees, and then walk the fingertips, the left fingertips, over to the right, opposite direction. Opening up the side body, take a deep breath into the left side, from the left hip all the way up through the left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Walk that hand back to center. Both arms are lengthened out. And slide the left hand down towards the left knee. Walk the fingertips over to the left this time. Take a deep breath from the fingertips all the way through the hip. Inhale. Create space. Exhale, soften. Inhale, create space. Exhale, walk the hands back towards center, and then come back to hands and knees, and we'll take it down onto our belly again. Slowly lower down, stack the hands one on top of the other. Let's take the right hand out to the right, and you can bring the hand lower than the shoulder, so starting a little bit so there's not as much resistance, and then we'll take the left hand, clamp the hand to the left side of the body, elbow points up, start to push that hand into the mat, rolling onto your right side, stack the hips one on top of the other, and then if you'd like, you can stay here or take the top foot, plant it back behind you, knee points up. Now that we're here, we can start to play with that right hand a little bit. So if you want more sensation, walk the fingertips out away from you and maybe a little bit higher. If you want less sensation, then lower the hand back down, whatever feels right for you. We'll be here for just a few breaths. Inhale here, opening up the shoulder. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to the belly. Both hands stack up right next to you, and then we'll take the left hand over to the left. Hand lower than the shoulder, push into the right hand, stack the hips one on top of the other, and then if you'd like, you can take that top foot, bring it back behind you. Sometimes we need a blanket or a pillow underneath the head. Feel free to do that because we want to be able to connect with something on the earth. And then start to walk that left fingertips back behind you a little bit, opening up the shoulder. Notice how you feel. If you need a little bit more sensation, you can bring the hands up. If you need a little bit less sensation, bring them back down. Good. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. Good. Let's slide the hands back underneath us. Come back to hands and knees. Forehead to the mat. Sit back towards the heels. Take a deep breath into the low back. Expand. And this time we'll sweep the hands all the way back behind us. Allow the shoulders to rest. And then bring your hands towards your low back, and we'll come all the way up. Good. Let's come to seated on the back of the mat. Sweep the legs through. Legs are extended. Take a moment to really ground down with your seat. So we'll shift our weight over to the one side, moving the flesh of the bottom out of the way. Same thing with the other side. Really feeling grounded. Getting into staff pose. So staff pose can be intense for some people. So if you need to, separate the feet out from right to left a little bit. Flex the feet towards your face. And you can always keep the knees bent as much as you need to. So you can slide a blanket or a bolster underneath the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Lift the low belly up towards the ribs, and then over that space, fold. Relax chin. So it might look like this to you. You might have your legs extended. You may grab the feet or the toes, wherever you are today. It really doesn't matter. Just release the back of the neck. Tuck the chin, soften the belly. And with every breath, inhale, expand the back body. Exhale, soften the chest a little bit more towards the earth without effort, just with gravity. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. One more deep breath here. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. Inhale, make your way all the way up. Exhale, release. Nice. Let's take that right leg, bend the knee, plant your right foot to the inner part of your left leg. Excuse me, and then we'll allow that right knee to fall open. Sit up nice and tall. Good. We're going to do a small turn towards the left leg so the chest moves towards the left. Flex your left toes. Feel like your heel is dragging back. It's almost like your hip is going more into the hip bone, into the hip socket. And then we're going to fold forward over that front leg. Same thing. So it might look like this. You might grab onto your shin, your foot, toe, wherever you are today. Just relax, soften that outer right leg. Good. Deep breath, expand the back body. Just drawing inward a little bit. Noticing where your mind and body are at today. Really tuning in to this moment with yourself. Good. Slowly make your way back up. Nice. Extend both legs, and we'll take the left leg this time. Bend the knee. Foot is right next to the right knee, and then allow it to fall open. Sit up nice and tall. Again, draw that heel back so that the bone goes right into the hip socket. Chest is turned slightly towards the right leg this time, and we'll start to fold forward. One side might look different than the other, so just prop yourself in any way that you need today. Good. Take a deep breath into the back ribs. Expand from right to left. Exhale, softening the chest. Good. Start to get into your own mind. Maybe gently closing the eyes. Inner gaze up towards the third eye. Just noticing, again, observing yourself here on your mat. And one more deep breath. Slowly make your way back up. Nice, extend both legs, and you can kind of windshield wiper the feet back and forth, opening up the hips a little bit. Good. We'll sweep the legs through and come to hands and knees one more time. Take the right knee, bring it really wide out to the right hand, and sweep that right leg through just a little bit. So when we're in a yin posture, we don't do the full form because we want to allow our breath and time to get us deeper into the form, not the effort. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee, and wiggle your left foot all the way back, really opening up. Drop that knee down, and we're going to walk the hands back just a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. We'll stay here for a few breaths. In upward pigeon. In yin, they call it swan. It's a little bit softer. Good. Roll the shoulders back, belly open, chest up. Allow that back hip to sink. And then walk the hands forward. Sleeping swan. Come all the way down. So you might allow the elbows to come down. You might have a block underneath your elbows. You can bring the elbows here, relaxing your head. Stacking the fists one on top of the other, whatever form is right for you. And we're going to use this time to really settle into the body. So we'll be here for a full minute together. What I invite you to do is really start to scan the body. Notice the jaw. If there's any tension there, open the mouth nice and wide to yawn. And then softening the chest maybe a little bit more towards the earth. Good. The right hip's opening. Inhale. Scan that right hip. Expand like a balloon in that area. And then exhale. Maybe use time and gravity to sink more towards the earth. Stay here for a few more breaths, just honoring this moment with yourself. And really taking the time, to connect inward, really drawing your thoughts inward into this moment, into your body, into the current state of your mind, and just observing with no judgment where you are today. And then slowly make your way back up. Shift your way over to the right. And we'll extend the legs out. Come to laying all the way on the back for just a moment. Arms are open, chest is up towards the sky. Just allow your body to return to its natural state on its own without any effort from you. That natural flow. One more deep breath here. Let's hug the knees back into the chest. Roll over to one side. Make your way all the way up to seated. And we'll come back to hands and knees. Sweep the legs through. This time we'll work on the left side. So the left knee comes wide out to the left hand. And then just sweep that leg through, the foot through. Just a little bit. Lift the back knee. Wiggle your back foot all the way back. And then drop the knee down. Nice. Walk the hands back. You can always place your hands on a block or a blanket. Roll the shoulders open and just stay here. Allow your lower body to sink more towards the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, sleeping swan, start to fold forward. So again, you might find one side very different than the other. Allow yourself to frame whatever you need for that side. So it could be stacking hands, it could be a block under the forehead, wherever you are today. And just take the next breath or two to really tune into the body and the mind. Allowing with every breath a little bit of a softening more towards the earth. And then start to tune in to your physical body and what you need. With any tension, any residual tension, take a deep breath into that space. And then exhale, soften. Really scanning the low belly, the jaw, the hip. And then start to connect to the vision of your inner gaze, your third eye, drawing that gaze up to your third eye. And honoring where you are today with no judgment, just noticing, observing. Good. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Make your way all the way up. We're going to sweep the legs through and come to laying flat on the back. Legs extended if it feels good on the shoulders. Palms face up. Good. Allow the body to return to its natural state. We'll do one last posture. So let's take the feet out nice and wide to the corners of the mat. Keep the right foot where it is. We'll bring the left leg alongside the right, and then take the right hand, reach further down on the right side. The left shoulder comes up. Opening up the left side body, you can stay here, or if you'd like, take the left hand onto the left shoulder, elbow points up, or you can extend that arm all the way over to the right. Whatever feels best for your body today. Your feet can stay exactly where they are. If you'd like, you can cross that left ankle over the right ankle to open up the hip a little bit more. Good. From the left foot all the way up through the left fingertips, inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. One more breath on your own. And then slowly release the left hand along the side. Shift the shoulder blades back to center. You can uncross that ankle, feet nice and wide, and just stay here for a moment, noticing any differences from right to left. And then the left foot's out wide, the right foot comes alongside the left. Reach that left hand further down. Good. Right shoulder starts to move its way up. You can bring the right hand to the right shoulder. Elbow points up, or reach that arm all the way across. Take your right ankle if you'd like, cross it over the left, and then from the right foot up through the right fingertips, inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Good. One more breath on your own. And then start to release the right hand. Come back to center with the shoulder blades. Uncross the ankles. Feet out nice and wide to the edges of the mat, palms face up, and we'll stay here, moving into Shavasana, resting pose. Just take a few breaths to settle in onto the mat. We'll be here together for a minute. Just tuning in with a soft inner gaze up towards the third eye. Bringing your awareness to your inner gaze. And just noticing that belief in the present moment where you reside. And a few more breaths on your own. Soft gaze, drawing them up to the third eye. And then start to move the fingers and toes, relaxing your inner gaze. You can rotate the ankles and wrists. And we'll do one more posture. Feet come together, arms overhead. Inhale from the toes all the way up through the fingertips. Expand. Exhale out the mouth with a sigh. One more inhale. Exhale. Good. Tuck the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. Make your way all the way up to seated. Good. And we'll finish this practice with a little bit of pranayama, breath work. Bring the hands to heart center. Gently close the eyes. Good. We're going to do a nice long inhale all the way through the top of the breath, and then we're going to segment the exhale, drawing inward with every breath. So we'll exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause, exhale, pause for 4 counts. Inhaling freely and then exhaling with the 4 separations. Let's take a deep inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Inhale all the way to the top of the breath. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale all the way. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Last breath. Inhale all the way. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Soften the breath. Bow the mind to the heart and just stay here for a moment. Really tuning in to the physical body, the mental body. Drawing the third gaze up drawing the inner gaze up to the third eye. And then bowing the thinking mind to the feeling heart, thanking yourself for being here today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Kim Goyette, and if you like this video and want to be the first to receive future videos every week, please subscribe to my YouTube station at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. See you next time.